What is going on, everybody? This is your boy Man Up coming at you with one more video today. I know this Bow Wow situation is old, but this is kind of leading into what it is that I want to talk about. I was watching something on TV, and it was basically why women don't hold other women accountable for their actions. And of course, all the women on there were saying, "Well, I hold my friends accountable. If they do something stupid, then I let them know." Okay, so if that's the case, then why is it that if you feel like I'm, you feel like that it's okay if your man cheat on you, it's okay for you to go crazy and try to kill him or stab him or whatever, slash his tires, get him fired from his job, all that kind of crazy shit, just because you feel like he mistreated you, or you feel like it's okay to have a baby by so many different men, not work, be on government assistance, be going crazy just because you had a baby by this man. Because one of the things I was watching when that I saw when I was watching the show, this one, well, I don't know if it was one lady, but I saw the end results, put it like that, of a guy's car shrink wrapped and had notes on it talking about you are the father, pay your child support, you're a sperm donor, all that crap. Had the big old poster boards on the car, and the car was shrink wrapped. Like that's supposed to do anything. You know what I'm saying? It just makes you look bad as a person. Because yeah, if he's not paying his child support, yeah, he's a horrible person, but that don't make you look no better. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So what I'm saying is women really don't hold other women accountable. You can preach all that nonsense, you do all you want. We know you don't. And I guess what I'm trying to say as well too is this. When it comes to accountability, it's like you messed up. Okay, I'm gonna have to do what I got to do to make it right, and then go from there. What I'm saying is, when you messed up, when you know you messed up, you're gonna end up saying, okay, whatever it is that you did, you got to make it right in whatever situation that it may have happened. I know there's different variables on that, so I can't get into all of that. But for example, what I'm trying to say is, I give you my own personal example. Y'all probably know I've said this a bunch of times before. My first wife cheated on me, had a baby by another man. Instead of her saying, I did it, my bad, sorry, blah blah blah, whatever. She put the blame on me, talking about I wasn't spending no time with him. So I guess her answer is go cheat, have a baby by another man, and say it's my fault that she cheated. That's what I mean by women don't hold other women accountable. That's what guys mean when we say that. So you think it, okay, even if I ain't spending enough time with you, how about you come talk to me? And if the issue don't get resolved, we just go our separate ways. I mean, that makes sense to me. Just saying, that makes sense to me. If things don't get resolved, we're going our separate ways. You see what I'm saying? Instead of you cheating, have a baby by another man, and you still haven't told your child who the real father is. So that don't sound like accountability to me. Give you another example. Look right here with this Bow Wow situation. Yeah, we probably don't know the full story, but yet you don't sit here and claw up somebody's face and say they wrong and ain't did nothing to you. Then let's just look at I can't think of this guy's name. He used to play for the Baltimore Ravens and the Seattle Seahawks, football that is. Uh, I I cannot think of his name right now. He was a defensive back. He was a cornerback, I should say. And during this 2020 pandemic, he was cheating on his wife/girlfriend, whatever she may be to him, and got caught in a hotel. She go get the wife/girlfriend, whatever she may be, go and get a gun and her friend to go to the hotel where her man was at with the other woman, and his brother was there. They were tag teaming the girl. So what you talking about accountability if you bringing a gun to try to kill me? Well, not me personally, but y'all know what I'm saying. What I'm saying is women don't hold other women accountable for their actions. Because if you did, there wouldn't be a bunch of women on government assistance with all these kids. If you had a child by one lousy father that should have taught you right then and there, you ain't finna do this crap again. Am I right or am I wrong? You ain't finna do this again. That should have taught you right there. You're going to get your situation straight. You're going to get your life together, your finances, and you're going to be the best ever before you have another child. You see what I'm saying? That's being accountable for your actions. Now, this ain't just to get on women. This is men too. I say the same thing about men. Be accountable for your actions. And what I mean by that is, let's just say, you cheat on your woman. You know what I'm saying? When she asks you why, well, most men will say, well, I feel like this and that. But the thing is, we know, you should know not to do certain things for whatever the reasons may be. Also, too, excuse me. Also, too, when I'm saying about a man being accountable for his actions, like this, I think his name Dwayne Haskins that played for the Washington Redskins. He was a quarterback for the Washington Redskins. He's not really being accountable for his actions. I'm not going to get too much into that, but I am going to get a little bit into this. James Harden situation. Not showing up for team practices and OTAs and stuff like that. And he gets photographed at a strip club and want to deny it. Dude, just say you did it and move on. He's not being accountable for his actions. So it's the same thing. Only thing I'm saying, the reason why I bring up women more, because guys do hold other guys accountable more than women hold other women accountable. Because I've seen so many times where women will say, well, girl, you was right. You did nothing wrong. He shouldn't have cheated on you. I'm like, wait, that don't give you the right to try to take my life just because I cheated. That don't mean that it's okay for you to come and try to shoot me or tase me or run me over or get me fired from my job or whatever just because I cheated. That's not holding nobody accountable. Nowhere near, shape, or form are you holding anyone accountable for their actions if things like this is going on. So I'm not really too much talking about this Bible situation. It's just that someone has sent me this and wanted me to talk about it. And I didn't really want to talk about it because it's old. But when I watch the thing I was watching on TV, it kind of made me think about this. She's not being held accountable for her actions. And I can go a little bit deeper. I want to say it was 2018 or 17. No, I think it was 2018. I was in New York, June of 2018. Me and my wife had took a vacation to New York. And right when we were leaving, it was a woman on the news. It was like a day before we left. There was a woman on the news who was a teacher that got pregnant by a student and did not get fired at all. She just resigned. She kept her teacher's license, went to another school district, and got a job. That's not holding her accountable for her actions. But when male teachers get these girls pregnant, or he gets held accountable, his ass get 20, 30, 40 years in jail for that shit. But women don't get. I made a video about this before. Women don't really face any punishment for their actions. And I'm not just talking about the law. I'm talking about just in life, period. Like I said earlier, you get with a guy, you thought he was what you wanted. You found out he wasn't. You have a baby by him. Now you feel like you're stuck. You get with another guy, have a baby by him. So you keep repeating that cycle. You're not being held accountable for your actions. I'm not excusing those guys, but when are you going to take some responsibility in there and be like, you know what? I got fooled once. I'm not going to get fooled again. That old saying, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Well, sometimes in certain situations, I say fool me once and twice and 3 and 4 times. That's shame on me, period. I should have learned from the first time. But a lot of people don't do that for whatever reason. But this whole video is just about people being held accountable for their actions. And it just always been a question in a man's mind why women don't hold other women accountable for their actions. But like, girl, you can't be doing nothing like this. You're quick to encourage the negative behavior, but you won't promote positive behavior. Or you barely promote positive behavior. That's what I should be saying. At the end of the day, what I'm saying is this. If women did hold other women accountable, like this woman was saying in this video, well, not one woman, it was multiple women that were saying they do, then none of the stuff that goes on will go on. Or it will barely happen. I'll put it like that. You see too many cases to where you're putting blame on other people for some things that you took part in. Not just saying that's 100% your fault. For example, y'all see me on YouTube before, and I do a video with another guy, and me and him were talking one time, and we was like, women talking about they having baby by all these shady men, and the guy I do the video with, he was like, okay, did the guy rape you? The woman said no. Well, you hold some part into it, some fault in that as well, which is true. If he did not rape you, you own some part in that as well. And what that means is you should have known not to have sex with this guy until a certain period of time, not to get pregnant by this guy until further, because a baby is a huge responsibility and you can't really take it back. There's no receipt to go back to Walmart and return it for your money. There's nothing like that. You got to be held responsible for part of that as well. Yeah, men will play these games with you and blah, blah, blah. But guess what? You're not having a baby by this man until 3, 4, 5 years down the road. A long time down the road. Hell, I've seen relationships where some women say they ain't having a baby by a man until at least they've been together for 7 years. I've seen a woman say that before. Whether that was true or not, don't know. But I'm just gonna go by the basis and say that it is true. That she won't do that. That's good. Because within 7 years, you should know who this person is. Hell, you should know who this person is within 2 or 3 years, actually. But 7 years, yeah, you should know. But a lot of times, women want to jump into the bed. And it goes the same with guys, too. Be accountable for your actions. Don't go around having babies by all these different men. Excuse me, by all these different women. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find love in a certain type of woman, you know. It's the same thing. You wait until you find out, till certain situations arouse in your relationship, and then you can determine whether this person is going to really be a good fit for you as a mother, or you and your child, I should say. Things like that, you know. But people don't do that. I'm just using that as an example, as not being breaking the law. Now I can go into a part to where I'm talking about breaking the law because, like I said earlier, I cannot think of this guy's name. He used to play for the Seattle Seahawks and the Baltimore Ravens. When he was playing for the Baltimore Ravens, him and his brother was at a hotel with a girl, and his wife found, girlfriend or wife, whichever one she may be, found out, got a gun, and she got her friend to come with her to that hotel so she can try to shoot him. Don't know how exactly she got caught, but I know the police was there and caught her. And she won't say, no, I wasn't going to try to kill him. I was just going to scare him. How about you just leave him? She don't want to be held accountable for her actions, bringing a gun for no reason. Just because you cheated on you, that don't give you the right to shoot him. Her friend should have been like, no, girl, just leave him. But see, that's what I'm talking about. Women promote the drama and the violence because something in a woman's brain, they just love to fight. They just love to argue and fight. So with all that being said, I guess my question is mostly why women don't hold other women accountable. Because I see too much of it where women don't. Women will be like, yeah, girl, you did nothing wrong. He shouldn't have did this. He shouldn't have did that. Or he should have did more of this or less of that, or whatever it may be. It's like, really? So it's okay for her to step out on me if I'm not giving her enough attention, or it's okay for her to step out on me when the situation with me was that I was working 2 jobs. So of course I'm gonna be dead tired and not spend a whole lot of time with the family. That's just how it goes. But anyway, at that time I was working at Compaq Computers in Astroworld. Yeah, I know I said Compaq Computers, so all y'all veterans out there, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. That's old. That was back in the late 90s. Mid to late 90s, I put it like that. Yeah, that's old. But anyway, I finna go ahead and get up out of here. This is your boy, Man Up. I'm Chunking the Deuce. I'll holler at you.